Hey everybody, next just a short video here on the next step in my chassis for the Woody model. I built the frame up, mounted in the engine bracket the other day, and I put a just a simple tube across the front for the front axle, and I'm about to solder in the guide arm that I like to do. Most of my cars are very similar. The center here actually has a piece of axle inside of a round tube so it can spin. You can't see that, and I'm going to be soldering this right to it. I don't know if you can see it, but I took a round file. It's actually about the same diameter as the axle, and filed a nice little round cup to it. So that's going to go on there. It's stepped down, so the upper part's actually going to bump the bottom of the axle there, and this will be down at a nice level for my guide. I like the just simple slotting plus guides. They work for me. They screw in, you put it through. What I do is I just take this 1/4 by 1/8 inch square tube and drill a hole the right size, file it a little bit round on the front so the whole thing will go like this, and once you figure out if it needs any shims or not, cut the top off, put the screw in, and it's good to go. So I've got my pins all set up here. These ones are a little on the loosey-goosey side, but it'll be good enough. And so it's gonna fit like that. I've already checked the spacing to where I want it. It's going to be right just about level with the front of the tires, which is a good spot. And just like any other soldering application, I lightly sanded the bits, wiped them off with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, so everything's pretty clean. I have this actually propped up so it makes up for the step that I put in the front of the guide. And so really that's about it. I'm gonna put my fan on here and get a little solder on my tip. Hold it in place. Looks pretty centered. If I scream, you'll know it's because the heat got to my finger. I'll probably flip it over and check the other side. It's being a tube, it doesn't always suck the solder around. So let's take a look. Oops. So we'll, yeah, it's not going to fit much nicely. Anyway, so these pins out of the way, and just put it looks nice and clean, but no solder there. Let's set it down. There. Alrighty. Pretty good. There we go. Drop arm. I'll add a little piece of probably wire. I don't have any here. Across the top with a little bend in it to allow it to drop down some, but I got to see where that'll fit within the confines of the chassis. It should work. Right. And this is kind of fun because it's got a V8 engine going to be sitting on top of there. I might have to file some of the oil pan off. Pretty close. Yeah. Oops, that's not up where it goes. Not too much, a little bit. Anyway, so there we go. That's how I do that. Sometimes, what do I got? I'll put a piece of flat stock across the top or maybe the bottom to give it a little extra side-to-side support. To be honest, it probably doesn't need it because there's not that much force, and this one's not going to be racing. But there you go. The chassis is almost done. The model's going to take me longer to deal with. Next video, I'll show you all the bits and pieces I have to put together for that. But anyway, for now, that's it. There we go. And, it's that easy. So anyone can do it. Find a model you like and make it work. That's all.